Well folks, got another football story for you today. Standing up Meadow Park in Bathgate. It's a few amateur games played in this over the years. Today's story concerns an amateur game between Armadale amateurs and Bathgate amateurs. My brother was running Armadale amateurs at the time, and they had a goalkeeper by the name of Richie Safehands Lamb. To let you understand folks, to be a goalkeeper, the story is you've got to be half daft. And Big Richie took that to new levels this day. Standing here's the sun's in my eyes there, but see the line of the pitch. There's the area of the pitch. There's the goals. The park's sitting north to south though. You know what that means? Westerly wind. This particular day, strong westerly wind was blowing. One of the balls kicked out of play. I'll just take you over here. I'll tell you where the ball landed. There's a burn over here. Ball got launched into the burn, got stuck in the reeds, the opposite side of the burn here. No bother, just throw another ball on, play on. 5 minutes later, another ball crashed, splashed into the burn, landed over there. Believe it or not, the third and final ball that the team had met the same fate. So, you had the predicament, 22 players, a referee, no balls. Just imagine they're all standing here watching the balls, they're over there. They're right over there where that bit of plastic is. Richie Lamb, the goalkeeper. I'll go in and get them. Okay. Right, to let you understand folks, that's a pretty murky burn. You can't see the bottom of it. In fact, there's a trolley in it, there's always trolleys. You can't see the bottom of that, you have no idea how deep it is. What the surface of the bottom of it's like. Big Richie, football boots off, and he goes. He's paddling across before you know it. He's up to his waist. He's right up. It's up near his chest. He just sink into that stuff. See like sand at the bottom. Very dangerous. Didn't stop Big Richie. Undaunted, across he went. Threw the 3 balls back. Came off to great applause. Came out to great applause for the fans and probably the ref. Got on with the match. Can't remember the score, hopefully the Dale won after all that. So you thought that was the end of it. Not a bit of it. The count says somebody in the West Lothian Courier, the local newspaper, got wind of the story and decided to phone Big Richie. Big Richie got the call and he was asked if he would reenact the recovery of the 3 balls. You couldn't make this up. You got to know Big Richie to know this is true. Plus, I saw the photo in the Courier, so it did happen. So Big Richie comes out one day. Aye, no problem. It's not a day like today. It's a lovely day today. It was a drizzly, wet day, a bit windy. The guy for the Courier standing here where I'm just now. His mate was with him taking notes. So it's 2 of them basically. A towel for Big Richie. That's why he had a towel. Richie comes over and he strips off to the football strip and he gets again. Of course it's a wee bit deeper, so he throws 3 balls over and Richie's in that mark again. He's up to just under his neck, because I've saw the photos, right? He's got a ball in his right hand, a ball in his left hand. There's a guy standing here, you can just imagine him. Move to your right a bit, Richie, move to your left a bit, Richie. Photographs taken, right. Thanks Richie, you're off. Like, you know it's true, Big Richie, he's daft as a brush. Great guy. He's in there, he's up to his neck in water, he's got 2 balls. The lads are packing up their gear. They start walking off. There's a pile of Richie's clothesline here in the towel. Big Richie, he's in the water with a big donkey ears on. He's turned into a jackass. He's going to get a... Oh, Richie, can only happen to you. Richie comes wandering on, throws the balls onto the pitch, comes out soaking wet, freezing. Gives himself a dry down, and just looks over there, the 2 chaps with the Courier, they're well back in their cars. Oh, poor Richie. He's standing your thoughts. By the way, folks, Big Richie told me to tell this story. he phoned me up the other day and said, you've got to tell him the story of the Bathgate burn. So there you go. If somebody's going to turn into a jackass, you just know. It's either George or Big Richie. I touched like an owl. That was the man who came out with that statement at the volley. Striker, you've got to touch like an owl. So there you go. Big Richie. The safest hands in soccer. Freezing cold. But his photo was in the courier. I hope he kept a copy of it. I've got one. Catch you later, folks.